Hey guys, what's going on? Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball. Check us out online or in store. LoneWolfPaintball.com.
In colors. So that being said, Newbies doing a good job holding things off. Carolina Crisis, though, pushing the center really deep and dinking out that last Newbies player. So the originally was doing very well. Unfortunately for the Newbies, Carolina Crisis pushed the center too strong. So if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let's see. It's back. All right. Thanks, Brett. Appreciate that. Audio in. Patrick, thank you so much. So a bunch of people tuning in here. Sound is back. Dustin, thank you so much. Yep. So Elizabeth, phenomenal job. Good job. Crisis 1, Newbie 0. Thank you so much. All right. Tucker, thanks for the thumbs up. Cam, thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate everybody out there. Give me a thumbs up. So
30 seconds.
Yes, we have had a phenomenal. Oh, and it goes up. So Killer's making the push again up the center, pushing through, trying to stop the Dorito side from moving up. Killer's doing a good job communicating. And they look for Killers to try to make this move into the snake right now. No one on the other side of the field is in the snake. So trying to figure it out, trying to wheel and deal. So this player in the wedge right now is trying to lock down, keep that snake player from the Killers from moving. TCP Machine player right here, as you can see, wrapping. He's going to move, makes the big move. He's a huge move. Oh, but unfortunately gets picked up. Is there a penalty? Oh, they call it a pretty bang play. So So the center player for TCP Machine, and excuse me for earlier, they were wearing red jerseys earlier. Now they're wearing black jerseys. So a little bit of a change up there. It looked very similar to the Newbies jerseys there. So I thought I had my schedule mixed up. But yes, Killer's doing a great job. Unfortunately, too big of a bite. They get a down shot on that player as TCP Machine moves into the snake. But looks like he's mirrored up here by the Killers player. Oh, great shots coming in. I don't think they know that he was in. Killers player number 42 getting away with one, because the Dorito player for TCP Machine definitely had the drop on him a little bit. So good survivability right now from TCP Machine. So if you don't know, all of TCP Machine's players wear number 27. It is a significant number for them. I plan on finding out what that number is or what that means. So yes, TCP scoring that point. Great job by them. And thank you so much for everybody tuning in. I appreciate all of you so much. We're just trying to grow the sport here, provide a free and live stream all day long here on the NXL Premier Field. So score currently 1-0. TCP Machine up on the Killers, and 1-0 for Crisis up on the Newbies. So as we roll into this next point, Crisis trying real hard right now to keep their lead. Crisis is doing amazing. I mean, they're having a good day so far. Squeaked out one against TPP Totem, but they look solid doing it. So if you want to give any shout-outs to players in the field right now, put them in the chat. I will give them a shout-out. If you have any questions, let me know. Nancy, loving the live. Thank you so much, Nancy. Appreciate that. Again, if you don't know, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball here with amazing semi-pro action on this beautiful field. You see all this grass? It's absolutely amazing. So number 27, I've seen that. Tyler, number 27, amazing. Machine, Vinny saying machine all the way. That's right. Giving the rock fingers. I love it. See, let's go Newbies from Chase. That's right. So let's go Newbies. Scott, TCP Machine all day. Love it. So on your screen, you can see here Crisis getting ready for this amazing breakout. Diving all the way into the insert snake bunker, getting 5 alive, which is becoming kind of hard to do as teams start dialing in these lanes, start scouting each other. But huge move by TCP into the 40-yard line wedge on the Dorito side, but mirrored up pretty quick by number 85 from Crisis. Knew he made that move. He's checking him off, trying to see if he can. Oh, is he hunting? He is. He's hunting. So right here, I can't see the back of the jersey, but I know it's number 85 for sure. Can't see the name. He's shaking his head, communicating. They don't know. So Crisis moved that guy in there. They don't know that he's there. The other side of the field, TCP Machine doesn't go. Let's talk paintball. The juice. That's right. Mike Hunt, number 77. Get it. Thank you so much, Dan. So great move. So now Crisis is a player in the 50 brick. They also have a player in the 40-yard line wedge here on the snake side. They're really locking things down. This center push is becoming a huge part. Yes, apologize. Crisis versus the Newbies. Thank you so much. Yes, and then number 85 is Caster. So new daddy Caster. That's right. Grow the Crisis family. Austin Caster, that's who it is. So good job there. I apologize. Newbies and TCP Machine jerseys are very similar. So that is the Newbies are on the field, not TCP Machine. TCP Machine was wearing red jerseys earlier. Now they've switched it out. So apologize for the mix up there. I need these teams to make their jerseys very different. So that being said, Newbies doing a great job locking things down. The 3 bunkers in the center, trying to make sure a little move out to the Dorito side to hold the push. But Crisis doing really an amazing job trying to hold on to this. So got Freeze in the back, number 2, shooting towards Dorito side. And then on top of that, too, they have all right, so wheeling and dealing here. Freeze moving back and forth. Doing a good job. Trying to lock that side down. Crossed up right now. I believe it is 2-on-3 right now. I appreciate all the feedback, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are trying to do our best here. So, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love for all the Let's Talk Paintball. And super happy to be out here doing this. So, game has kind of slowed down a little bit. It's actually 4 players for the Newbies. Someone's hiding there in the Dorito. Just seen him there. So good job, Newbies, keeping up the bodies, slowing things down a little bit. And this is kind of classic Newbies paintball, right? Slowing things down, taking a deep breath, making sure that they know where everybody's at before they make a move. Very methodical paintball from the Newbies. So as you can see on your screen here, big deep breaths here, making sure that no one can cross that lane. So trying to make things work here. Point getting real long here. Got to be careful. I shoot paintball. Yo, let's get it. So you can see the Crisis player here. There is 3 Crisis players left. Kind of blocking himself out there. Trying to make sure. All right, so switched over. So I think it's Maddie Krapinski in a Quinn Nada jersey there in Dorito 1. Talking to his players. Letting them know where everybody's at. All right, Scott says, shouting out to all the teams and players. Let's see, from, I think, Virginia, Maryland, all of the Northeast. Yeah, shout out to them. So game really slowing down right now as they're, teams are making sure they're making little bumps at a time. So everyone thought, especially from the practices yesterday, and all the weekend practices, the 2 weeks leading up to this, that this field was going to play fast. But as you can see, it can play fast and play slow. So no one wanting to make a bad move here. No one wanting to get that first kill. And time, going down quite a bit right now. Time update. Brett, yep, trying to get the time update right now. Trying to get the scoreboard interface right now. But we will have a time for you. But this has to be the longest point of the event so far. So 8:05 left in this match. So this Crisis player on an island, he's been here for quite a while. Not really wanting to make any mistakes, not wanting to make any move that's going to cost his team. Now, Freeze did move out to the corner. He is trying to defend, but there is a player from the Newbies in that wedge on the Dorito side. But they have to be careful. So if I was the Newbies right now, if I was number 11 that's in the snake, if I wasn't getting any pressure, I'd keep going, right? So Freeze has to be careful, playing very wide right now on this corner. If this Newbies player number 11 in the snake can move up one more knuckle, he can actually get the shot on the corner, Freeze, and then from there he can wrap and move up again, and then shoot the player in the Crisis player in the wing. So yes, both looking inside. D2 needs to push. Absolutely, Corey. So there is a player in the Dorito. It looks like Dorito 4 Newbies. Trying to hunt, trying to figure out what's going on right now. Kind of playing a cat and mouse game with number 24 from Crisis. So 2 on the Dorito side right now for the Newbies. 1 in the snake, 1 in the insert bunker. I believe it is a 4-on-2. Price is doing a phenomenal job, though, holding this one. Newbies needs to do a better job closing this out. This is too much time, and this is what's going to end up hurting teams in the end. This is where we're going to get some low-scoring points. So if I'm the Newbies playing the snake right now, I'm making 1 extra bump right here because he is blocked out. The tower can't get a shot on him. But Dorito side pushing extremely hard. So I think the snake player is wanting to go. Freeze is keeping him at bay. Number 2, wrapping all the way around, keeping his head on the swivel, trying to figure out what's going on right now. So So a little bit of a snake battle going on. There's actually 3 Crisis players left. Oh, but I think he got the kill. Trying to see all these dark jerseys out here. They've picked him up. They're going to go get him. So there's 1. Number 20, there's 2. Ooh, that was a close one. Very, very close one. So number 20 from the Newbies getting down the field, getting those 2 crucial kills. There is still 1 player left alive, though, in the corner. And I may have got that body count all messed up because, because a lot of these players right now getting low and kind of hiding. You can't see them from the angles. They're blocked out by so many angles and bunkers in this field. But that being said, Newbies score the point after a slow. That had to have been a 4+ minute point right there, longer point than we've seen so far. No penalties though, because that becomes a big part of the day. Especially, we've seen a ton of penalties so far. So we've had some great matches already today. So PB Fit taking on the Newbies, Annapolis A team taking on TCP in our first set. So. And then moving on from there, we had Crisis taking on Totem, Killers taking on Mutiny, and then our last set we just had PB Fit taking on CEP, A Team taking on Better Militia. Great matches so far all around. The one thing that you can do, very, very fortunate we have here on the live, is after this is over, you'll be able to go back and rewatch all of these games. So
10 seconds.
So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in again. Great match going on. Killers right now versus TCP Machine. So, and we're going to have a special guest join us here in the booth. So introduce yourself real quick, bud. So we got Connor Kelly putting the headset on backwards.
What's going on, guys?
All right, Connor Kelly from ML Kings. Thank you so much for hopping in and joining us here. We have the Killers here on the right-hand side of the field. We have TCP Machine on the left. Killers having a little bit of a hard time this morning, so...
Yeah, getting that 5-0 from the Mutiny.
Yeah.
Down 1 point right now, but Killers got to play Killer Paintball. We play against these guys a lot, local field. We got Hosky coming down the Snake and a good kill on the Dorito side.
Yeah, and this is what they need. Killers need to push.
Yep.
There we go, and that's exactly what they needed. So Killers making it a close match against TCP Machine.
They're just looking for that confidence, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And after you take a 5-0 mercy rule loss like that, you have to then come back and score big.
Exactly.
Right?
And with your team, it can't be down like one person doing crazy stuff. It's got to be the full 5 playing together.
Yeah, so right now, close match, Crisis and Newbies 1-1. Right now, so super longest point we've seen in the field so far. I think a 4+ minute point.
Yeah, it's starting to slow down. Pro field slowing down real quick.
So only 5:03. Yeah. Also 7. So update from the ref, 7-minute point.
Jesus.
Wow. Newbies really slowed that down. There wasn't. It was almost like everyone was afraid to push and make that mistake, right?
Yeah. If they can't get wide, you can really contain the pocket with pocket play. So if you can get wide, then you can get out of that 5-7 minute point.
Yeah, and Newbies having a close first game, tying 3-3 with PB Fit. PB Fit just played the last set and unfortunately lost by 1 point. So PB Fit on the day goes 0-1-1. And then in this situation, Newbies is looking to go 1-0-1. So how's the pro field look?
Oh, it looks good. Looks good. It looks fun. You know, it's actually slowing down really fast over there. Like they're already playing 4-minute points. But I don't know. People are going up on big leads. There's been some 6-0s, and then there was one that went to overtime. But it's slowing down real fast.
Yeah. So as you also, one thing to remind on the semi-pro field. So they do have ties in semi-pro, and it's a 5-point mercy. Yep. And WNXL, the female pros, it's a 6-point mercy, and they do not do ties. So if you're tuning in, you're staying around to watch the WNXL matches, which I strongly recommend you do because the action over there is absolutely insane.
It's heating up over there. These girls they're no joke, dude. They're practicing hard. Like Todd Adamson's girls, the female Fatale, they're going hard. Yep, Destiny.
So on the breakout right here on your screen, Newbies breaking out wide, doing a really good job. in their signature Luxes they have here with the fades, looking really good.
Shout out to Lux.
Shout out to Lux there. I know you're also a Lux team as well.
Loving those things, dude. Getting into the snake over here for the newbies. Big moves to the center for Crisis.
This is what they can see. So on your screen here, like I said, you see the newbies here doubling up that back center, trying to get those shots.
He finally gets out.
Yeah, good move getting out of there though.
Yeah, Newbies got a strong back line. Everyone's rolling their guns.
Yeah, newbies still have 5 bodies right now.
The player makes it out.
Unfortunately, Crisis that they had a good morning. They took a W this morning against TPP Totem. They are losing some players, but penalties have been a huge factor on this field so far.
Yeah.
Lots of pack hits, lots of playing on. We even saw a gross major for someone getting caught wiping a tank hit earlier.
Oh my god. So yeah, that was kind of the killer's reason for going that 0-5. A lot of penalties, you know what I mean? And that can really do it to a team, especially with you only need 5 points to mercy a team. You know, it's once they go up on that 0-4, it's kind of hard to bring it back. You know, pro field, you got a little bit of time.
Yeah, and especially too, you know, we've seen kind of statistically looking the 0-3. Once you go down by 3 points, especially in the semi-pro field, it's hard to make your way back. So keep it coming in the chat. Again, joined by a professional paintball player, Connor Kelly from the ML Kings. If you have any questions for Connor Kelly, please throw them in the chat. Be glad to ask them.
See my boy Tucker in there. I shoot paintball.
Yep, I shoot paintball in there. So Chase also in there. Let's go, Clark. That's right. Clark doing a great job out there. So a lot of people, you know, shouting out the killers here. So killers on the left-hand side, TCP Machine on the right-hand side. TCP Machine all has 27 on the back of their jerseys.
Oh, nice.
So
got a shout out to somebody?
Yeah, love to shout him out. So Jake Dixon says, hey, Vince Cunningham, Jake Dixon from Elite Sports.
Huge move to the Dorito 2 off the break. Oh, all the way to the 50.
Wow. Great move back and forth. TCP Machine on your screen right now. Trying to keep the Killers player out of that snake. And the Killers have been pushing the snake this last couple of points. Extremely aggressive. It's been working out best for them.
Yeah, I think that's what they needed to do.
Running ref going to check. Oh, player is clean, which
Making
is good.
moves in the center for the Killers. Got this guy in the can locking that snake down so Howski can't move up.
Big bite out to the wedge.
Good kill by Jackson Blue in the center.
Wow.
There we go. Jackson Blue coming over the top.
What a pickup by Jackson, though.
There we go.
And just feasting right now.
This is the Killers paintball that everyone talks about.
Yeah, strong, aggressive, pushing.
Those are those backline killers. That was Cody Lembo pulling out those guys from filling up like that.
Yeah, not letting the TCP players get
Ryan
out.
Hossey on your screen right there. Nice. Now the Killers are up 2-1.
Wow, so getting some update here. Let's see. So I had a little update from somebody on so number 27 for TCP goes for a player that passed away. They have their regular number on their shoulders. Yes, they do. Absolutely.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, you know, RIP to that player.
It's awesome to see though, everyone coming together, you know.
Yeah, like absolutely. And as amazing as that is, it does make it a little hard to give them a shout out when they make a good move because their number is very small with their name on their shoulders. So they're, TCP, one of those teams, all about the team, which is great. And as we start growing this live, and as we start, getting better acclimated, and more aware of these semi-pro players, we're not going to be able, not going to care what's on the back of their jersey because we're going to know who it is, right?
And they're making great moves. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of no time till they're over there playing. You know what I mean?
And I know who you are just because of your style, right? And how much media you get. So even it doesn't matter what's on the back of your jersey. I know who you are. Yeah. We're hoping to get that for the WNXL and the semi-pro teams. One of the reasons why we do this amazing.
You're really changing the game with this, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Especially with Let's Talk Paintball.
I appreciate that.
Shout out Let's Talk Paintball, boys.
Let's Talk Paintball. So on your screen right now, Carolina Crisis, number 85. Again, trying to stop that up the center push. They're also trying to, I believe that's freeze in the tall stand-up door, juice box. We've heard it called several different things, but trying to stop that snake push. So Newbies right now trying as best they possibly can to continue their reign of dominance as they start coming through the semi-pro division. They are trying to get those cross shots, kind of a back line. They do have one strong push on the Dorito side, but on your screen, as you can see, TCP really holding it down, really trying to lock these lanes down and stop them from moving. So if you're in a situation right now, and you know time is a factor, and you need to win this point, what move are you making? How are you trying to push right now?
Realistically, this guy that's in the Dorito 1, he's got to put in his mirror or the cross shot, and he's got to get going. You know what I mean? We gotta attack with each other. You got to grab a teammate, make a move to benefit him, get him into a spot. You know what I mean? This isn't selfish paintball. You win as a team. You go on the podium as a team. You know, use each other, put stuff together, communicate. It takes two guys putting a play together, like that guy just tried doing. He runs down and gets one, maybe.
I don't know. So Freeze taking the walk, number 2.
Yeah, Crisis down 2 guys now. I think it's a 3-on-4.
I believe it's a 3. Oh, but Newbies lose their Dorito side player.
So he did get him on the run through.
Wow, good job.
So 3-on-4 with Crisis. Crisis making some good moves up the center. See, this move that he just made up the center locks down that Dorito guy. So he's just waiting for that next move.
Yeah, and again, Newbies need to try to pull this out. Long point going on right now.
Yeah.
Newbies tied their first match. So they need to get up points on this match.
So they found the center guy.
They know he's there. Good communication. That's one thing Newbies are known for: slowing things down, communicating really well. Winning by 1 point's winning. Right, so they're doing a good job. They made some really good pickups. They picked up Matty Krupinski, who was one of the commentators for the first event. So he went from commentating the semi-pro field to playing on it. So
hey, there we go, dude, making moves. These guys are looking good though.
Yeah, number 85 for Crisis. Caster standing up tall, trying to get those shots. That's the one benefit about being a tall guy.
Being a tall guy,
you can shoot those down shots, and you can shoot over those tall bunkers.
Yeah, he's trying to get that shot in that little Dorito. You see him standing tall.
He's hunting right now. He's trying to get it.
Nice move from Crisis into the Snake.
60 seconds.
So it's 60 seconds. It's really onto the Snake guy right here to get down and get some kills.
Wow, and as close as this match is, Crisis needs this point right now.
Yeah, this is everything right here.
They have to push. I believe Newbies are up by 1 point. Crisis player coming down.
Oh, teamwork right here.
Teamwork. There we go. Pinch him. Get him out.
Nice. That's a penalty. Oh,
wow. I'm surprised. Nope. I'm surprised that wasn't a penalty on that guy.
Oh, the Dorito 2 guy's still alive.
And
I think this Dorito 2 guy just saved the game.
I think
it's one guy left.
Crisis player has to be careful.
3-on-1. Oh, here comes the pain.
Yeah, unfortunately. And his
teammate shot him. His teammate shot.
And a minor penalty. Oh, this
under 60 seconds.
Wow, so this could be the swing point that they need. I don't think there's any players left alive.
Nope.
So I think it's a dead field. So we're going to get an update from the ref here. So I believe a penalty, minor or major,
would bring a swing point.
Is a swing point under 60 seconds. Yep. So the Newbies player. Okay, so the refs are having their counsel right now, trying to figure out what happened. I think that penalty might have been on the Newbies, but from the way the Crisis player is reacting right now,
he seems a little upset.
It might be on him.
Maybe. Oh, yeah.
So
but
again,
he was chasing that Newbies guy, so I don't know.
Yeah. So if you're just tuning in and you're not sure what a swing point is, we have had that question asked a couple times. So essentially, under 60 seconds, any penalty,
most critical part of the game.
Yeah. Even if you win the point. That
dirty
point,
hang,
a dirty hang, a penalty, or like that one of playing on, that point goes to the other team.
Yep.
So in this situation,
changes games fast.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Because in a situation like this, we're gonna get an update from the refs here, but I believe it's Newbies up by 1 point. If this is a swing point, goes to Crisis, that makes it 2-2, which would end this game with a tie. Which that means Newbies goes 0-2 on the day.
Jeez. Yeah, so they're really looking for this dub right here.
Yeah, and Crisis won their first match. They'll go 1-0-1. We'll see. This turns out everyone's talking right now. So we have Quinn Nada from Iconic Paintball over here for the Newbies, trying to figure out what's going on. Quinn actually plays for the Newbies, but he just recently had shoulder surgery, so he's now out there playing today. We're going to get an update here from the ref. Crisis coach does not look happy. So we're trying to figure out what's going on here. There is, looks like we're going to take a little bit of a timeout. So still meeting, still talking, still trying to figure out what's going on here.
Stay tuned for this next matchup. We got Destiny versus Cheetahs and then Heroines versus Diamonds after this.
Yeah, it should be
Killers match.
Yeah, amazing WNXL action coming. All right, so again, joined here by Connor Kelly. Thank you so much for coming in, man. Appreciate you here. And we got some great stuff to give away here on the field. So if you don't know the premier field here, we have 2 awards. We have a BKI Most Valuable Player Award, Powerhouse Reg, and we also have a limited edition Let's Talk Paintball Tank Dangle collaboration for the move of the day on the premier field.
Guys, I've seen it, and you're gonna want to make that move.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. You're gonna want to make that move. And we got Killers out here.
All right, so Killers versus the Newbies. Or excuse me, not Killers versus the Newbies. Killers versus TCP Machine.
Again, alive, both sides.
These jerseys are messing me. All these jerseys look too similar, unfortunately. So yes, TCP Machine 5 alive here against the Killers. Killers up by 1 point right now. Let's see what the Killers can do to hold on to this lead right now.
Yeah, we got Callie and Cody Lembo shooting or crossed up right there. Callie's containing that Dorito side while Cody's holding this guy from filling into the snake. TCP has a better lock up the middle, it looks like. Cody's the only center presence.
Absolutely, and we've seen some great moves from Richard Adima.
Killers lost 2, but Seabass is in the Dorito 4. This is a young, hungry kid right here, Seabass.
Ganawicha making huge moves out here too today.
Yeah, TCP's looking really good. Still 5 alive, 5 on 3. They're in the snake. Coming down to the 50. It's looking good.
They've also had players like Austin, AO making big moves. So
big moves.
They just need more of that. And right now, TCP Machine player getting to the other side of the field. So they're on Killer side of the field right now, getting ready to shoot cross field. See if he gets that kill. Hopefully he doesn't miss it.
I believe he got that kill. Yep, he got that kill. So it is a 5 on 2 right now. TCP is holding a good, strong play right now.
Good job from TCP. They're going to pick up the player. Just good kill. So that's 2 kills already from TCP Machine Snake player.
Yeah, their Snake guy is doing really good getting down this field.
Wow, great job.
5 alive. Good job.
See, and that's so TCP Machine. I think the word for them that they need to work on is consistency.
Yeah, that's most semi-pro teams and even the lower tier pro teams. We deal with it all the time. You know what I mean? Consistency is key, right? You can't go to Sunday and win events if it's not consistent, you know?
Exactly. I was talking to Kyle Berry about that yesterday, and he said if we can get all 5 of our guys at the start box on the same page single time, we'll win every tournament.
It's the biggest thing. Same page, playing as a team. There's no I in team, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So we'll see if we can get a update from the refs real quick.
Looks like the Newbies are going out.
Yep. So trying to see if there's any penalties, what's going on there from the last one. So trying to get a little bit of an update from what happened that last point. So the last point with the Newbies, what was that penalty that was called at the end? Was it on Crisis? Was it on the Newbies? Okay, so it was on the Newbies.
So it's tied up.
So is it tie ball game now? So still 2-1. Okay, so the last point was a no point.
How much time is on the clock? So 2-1. Crisis still has to get a point.
Not a lot of time left on the clock.
I don't see packs on Crisis, so look for a big move here, people. Run it through the center.
So that
down the corner into the snake.
Wow.
Oh, he made it to their side.
Yeah, but they yelled, he's coming, so they know he's coming.
Oh, they're coming.
Not a lot of time left.
Kill 1 off the Newbies. Crisis is all the way on their side.
Too
good try.
Little, too late as they tried.
Good try, Crisis. Oh.
Uh-oh. So it looks like we're... Oh, wow. We may see a gross major right here.
It'd be the second gross in the day, guys.
So, all right. So we got some... All right, so we have some commentary going on right now. Some yelling, not so happy stuff.
We got high fives.
Yeah, we got high fives all
got
around,
high
but the refs are looks like giving Crisis a warning right now.
Yeah, I would too.
So no points. Game finished with a little bit of chaos at the end there.
So that leaves Newbies 1-0-1 for the day, right?
Yeah, Crisis has to be careful not to chirp the refs too much. These refs are not playing out here. We've already seen a plethora of penalties.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Sometimes you can Jedi mind trick the refs. Sometimes you can't.
It's easier in ICPL. All right, but maybe not this.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe not this.
Other Woods Ball stuff you could try, you know.
All right, so
can't bargain out here.
So Newbies takes the win 2-1, and they go 1-0-1 on the day. Crisis goes, I believe, 1-1 on the day. And then out here, Killers and TCP Machine. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. We are here live right outside Philadelphia. A beautiful day for paintball on the semi-pro WNXL NXL Live Premier Field. Joined here by NXL Pro Connor Kelly from the ML Kings, looking to make a huge statement here at this event.
Trying, man, trying.
Yep.
Killers need this one, that's for sure.
So
snake off the break for the Killers, and he makes it.
Yes. So TCP Machine picks that up. So they're trying to stop that. So the can player is just dedicating himself right now, pounding paint into that snake.
Yeah, his pack is full. He's just looking for shots.
That's all he's doing. So he is bouncing paint.
Yep.
So if you see players shooting bunkers, because there's bounce shots all over this field, so they're hammering paint right now into that gap, trying to get players as they're crossing. So they know he's in the snake. They don't quite know where, but they're definitely trying to dig him out of there. So
yeah, with having these bunkers so close to each other in the snake, it makes it really easy just to shoot all up in there and maybe get that lucky bounce off of like a beam or the wedge into the wing.
Yeah, great moves though for TCP on the Dorito side and into the snake.
So they matched him up in the snake one. He may not know about the 50 snake.
So 2-2 type ball.
Hosey gets the shot, but the can guy fills over. Nobody knows about this move. Oh, they found him.
Oh, unfortunately, the TCP player didn't know the snake player moved up. Oh, wow.
Trade.
What?
Trade.
Bang, bang trade there. So great player from the snake, number 42 from the Killers, getting 3 kills so far.
Yeah, Hosky, he's nothing to play with, man. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go to the Pro League very soon. I know Tampa Bay Damage has got their eyes on him.
Yeah, so that's the nice thing about this live stream as well, is because pro teams can go back and scout and they can look at this and say, hey, who's looking good? I mean, Zach Hogue, perfect example of that. Blast Camp player went to got picked up by Revo as a pro, and then from there gets picked up now on Aftermath. Yep. So great job.
He's a really good paintball player.
Yeah, Killers dominance there, getting that point, making a 3-2 match. And again, sorry if I'm a little off on the points. Scoreboard is up at the field. We had some technical difficulties this morning, so we will be bringing the scoreboard and everything on the live, so you will see that. So thank you so much for tuning in. We're trying to provide the best free and live stream to you all weekend long here. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, changing the game out here.
Dude.
So
this is awesome.
And I'm super passionate about the WNXL and semi-pro. I believe, especially for the semi-pro side of things, it's like, who are these players before they go pro?
Exactly.
We do see players bounce back and forth quite a bit. So, again, this is a big thing for me, is making sure that, people get to know these semi-pro and WNXL players. It's all about showing the equality in the WNXL pros and, with the male pros, and then shouting out those players like the snake player from the Killers, who's having an absolutely phenomenal match right now.
Exactly.
So
Ryan's playing really good. A lot of the Killers are playing good. It's tough with this TCP team. They're playing really strong. A strong center pocket, you know what I mean? But this lineup going out for the Killers is looking really good right now.
Yeah, and they're juiced.
Yeah.
Like
Especially coming off that 0-5 from Mutiny, playing really well. Penalties killed them, but they're looking good out there. They're looking confident.
Yeah, and they have to score quick points in this just to get that point spread up a little bit, because right now with them being down points overall because that mercy, they need to get their margin right. So good breakout here again from the Killers, doubling up that back center, trying to get those shots, also moving over to that the tall fridge. We got to think of a better
juice box.
Juice box.
That's
I
what
love
Harris
it.
called it. I was like, I love that juice box.
We got it. We the juice box there. That's getting all the down shots right there on the snake. That's really important. So
yeah, that's what's sick, dude. That juice box. If you play low, you can kind of.
All right, so I think you got to get ready for scouting and playing one of your matches. So
got a match coming up at 2:45 against Damage.
Yeah, awesome. So thank you so much again, Connor Kelly, for joining me. Where can people find you on social media?
Just Connor.K23
on Instagram.
On Instagram, everything. Yep. Facebook.
Awesome. So go follow Connor on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's tune in, and also make sure you go like the ML Kings social media as well.
Let's go.
So have a good one, man. I'll be looking forward to your match.
Thank you.
And we're going to get right back to this action here.
Shout out Charlie Gibbons.
Yeah, shout out Charlie Gibbons. All right, right back to the match here. We do have the Newbies, who, again, it took a mercy rule, loss to Mutiny, so they need to come up with some points. But TCP Machine holding in there, making it quite a match. So as you can see here, locking down those back spots. Killers not wanting to make a mistake here. Now zooming in here on the TCP Machine player, mirrored up in that juice box, that tall stand-up brick. Ref running into checking though. Never want to see that. I think he might be getting him. Oh, just rub. All right, calls him clean. That's good. So he's going to bump all the way out to the corner. So the move that we've been seeing here is that player going from the corner all the way into the snake, but there is a snake player stopping him, and TCP is working the snake, trying his best to make sure that they keep Killers from running down this snake. And Killers have been doing a phenomenal job all weekend long. So Killers player looking, trying to make that move, checking off those lanes. See, he's checking to make sure paint isn't coming in so he can make that move uncontested, because the last thing you want to do is come out of that bunker, make that move, and get shot in your pod pack. Shooting cross field here. Nice little tactical retreat from the corner back into the stand-up brick. He's screaming ghetto, which is a call for that team. TCP does lose a player. Big move here. Oh, big move here by the Killers player, but refs running in might get him a penalty. All right, so looks like it is going to be a penalty for playing on. Wow. So if you've seen there, the Killers snake player ran down, shot the other snake player, and then pointed and said, no, I shot him first. Unfortunately, that's not your call to make. In a situation like that, he turns, he shoots the snake player for TCP. TCP turns around and shoots that player and causes a penalty. So Tau, I believe the Killers did have enough bodies though left on the field to hang that. So good job to the Killers. And like we said before, you don't have to be the player making all the moves. You just got to be the last one alive. So the name of the game is getting down the field and scoring a point, hitting the buzzer on the other side. So if you're just tuning in, the point of paintball, as we have out here, is yes, everyone loves to get those kills and shoot the other team, but it's to hit the buzzer on the opposite side of your starting box. So if a player starts on the left-hand side, he needs to run down the right-hand side and hit the buzzer, and that scores you a point, even if there's players left alive on the field. So from the opposing team, that is. So with that, great day going on, beautiful day here. Get a little update from the refs. So major penalty pulled. Yep, so just as I confirmed before, major penalty on the player from the Killers running down, traded out, bang, bang play with the snake player from TCP Machine. Unfortunately, thought that he got in first, decided to make the call to play on, and it cost him. So If you're tuning in now, some great WNXL action coming up next. Right now, we have the Killers and TCP Machine on the field. Crisis and the Newbies played also, but Crisis, unfortunately went down by 1, couldn't claw back. Newbies held off. Longest point we've seen so far, 7+ minutes. You can go back and watch those matches, on the NXL Live Facebook page. They'll be in the videos. At the end of the day, you can go back and watch all the great action. So, that being said, players starting to come back out on the field right now. It is getting hot. So if you are tuning in live here at the field, thank you so much. Make sure you're drinking tons of water. If you are here, on the chat, please throw some questions in there. I'd love to talk to you. Enter some questions. Great stuff going on. So good shot of the field right now. Those tall bunkers big bunkers in the middle. They're also tall. They're not tall to me because I'm 6'1", so looking real good. Strong points here. We've seen a ton of people going to that wedge on the snake side, which that wedge is the brick with the little corner cut off there. Going to that side, holding down that snake. So coming over right now to the TCP Machine's side of the field. They need to be aggressive. They need to make this comeback happen, because what's the score? I believe score is 4-2. Killers up 4, or Killers 4, TCP Machine 2. So give us some juice. So juice going on. A lot of pro players not here. So if you're switching back and forth between Go Sports, the pro field, and the semi-pro field happening right now, a lot of pros missing from some rosters due to a couple different events. So a couple different things happening. But on your screen here, trying to hold off that Dorito side, we have a big push from TCP Machine, that 40-yard wedge on the Dorito side, shooting cross field, also bumping into the snake, getting some pressure. So we stop at that snake 1. He needs to be careful because that can has a good shot on him, and there's a bounce shot off that wedge and the snake as well. So looking through, is he going to get the kill? Not quite. Oh, they're shooting me though. I'm getting splattered all over the field right now. Wow. So I'm pretty sure that player just got the Killers player's pod pack, but he's getting absolutely hammered right now. They know he's there. They're keeping pressure on him. He's checking to make sure that no one's going to run him down. But, wow, great move here by TCP player, getting into the snake, mirroring him up. And unfortunately, TCP is also on that wedge, but he can't run down that snake player because there's too much pressure on him. So the Killer's snake player is just stuck right now. Looking to go outside. He misses him. Oh, he doesn't get him. But the Killers player does get the TCP. Oh, yeah, that guy. Oh, wow. So close one there. So number 8 from the Killers, even though, Lopez, even though he was in a bad spot, still does a great job getting a kill before he got clipped out by the player in the 50 brick from TCP Machine. So this player here, TCP Machine, in the center brick here, saving the day pretty much, because if they let that snake player get down, it would have been a bad day. So Yosh Designs in the house. What's going on, Yosh Designs? Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, everybody tuning in, I appreciate it. I love seeing the paintball community grow, especially out here on the premier field. So looking hunting. Oh, the TCP Machine player in the 50 brick, trying to communicate with his team, unfortunately gets shot in the mask, playing a little too loose. Killers bringing this one back. Big move out of the back from the Killers, storming all the way down the field. Wow, good job from the Killers to hold off the TCP Machine attack, as they shot the commentator booth quite a bit. So we're right pressed up against the net so I can give you all the live action. And unfortunately, that means sometimes, just like in Texas, how they were getting sprayed a little bit, I got the spray. So paint shooting amazing out here. Grass looks amazing. Bunkers are beautiful. Refs are doing a great job. Absolutely phenomenal day going on so far here of paintball right outside Philadelphia at the NXL Mid-Atlantic Major. So wonderful day we have, and it's nice and sunny too, which is great, right? All the, the heat's starting to die down a little bit. Very humid this morning, right? Very humid this morning, but matches coming up on your screen here. So 11:40 WNXL action with Destinies, Cheetahs, Heroines, and Diamonds, and then moving into the afternoon with Blast Camp, Padres, Arsenal, Royal City Sea Dogs. We have a down player, it said, unfortunately. So trying to figure out what's going on there. So we're trying to figure out what's going on right now. Oh, the air station is down. That's what they're saying. So we're going to take a little bit of a technical timeout.
30 seconds.
So trying to figure out right now. Call on technical timeout. Looks like the air station is down for the on that side of the field. So trying to figure out what's going on right now. a little bit of confusion going on in the pits. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to throw them in. James Pytel, episode created. Yeah, good job, Yosh Designs. So Jeremy and Brock, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate everybody. Any questions for me, Vince, from Let's Talk Paintball? CFP, that's right. Jonathan throwing up the muscles. CFP in the house. On the screen right now, you have the Killers, who have been, again, bringing this point back. They did have a little bit of a tough morning against Mutiny, going down 5-0, but top three teams to watch out for. Top three teams to watch out for are probably going to end up being in this. I mean, as dominant as this morning has looked, I'm going to say Mutiny has got to be a top team to look out for. Killers, if they wouldn't have got that mercy rule, they would have been good. CEP coming out and doing really well. So from this morning bracket, and then I'm going to say A team definitely deserves the nod there for top three teams to look out for right now. So, and I'll change as we go into the afternoon brackets, talk about that some more. So Killers here on the right-hand side of the screen. Big push here into the insert bunker, straight into the snake, over the top. Oh, just punishing the player on the TCP side of the machine, or TCP player, running all the way down, 42, getting everybody. Wow, what a quick point. Snake player absolutely running down from the break. A little delay there at the insert bunker and just taken off. But a major penalty being thrown on somebody. We're about, Killers player might have had a major there, which would be a swing point, giving TCP Machine the point there. I believe we're under 60 seconds. We're trying to find out. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Get the schedule off the schedule's on the screen. So thank you so much for tuning in. The graphic is being removed right now. Thank you. So apologize for that. Working through the technical stuff. Oh, yep. Sorry about that, everybody. I know a lot of sad faces coming through. Just missed it. So give you a little bit of a recap there. So number 42 from the Killers, off the break, delayed a little bit at the brick, and then once he delayed there, didn't get any pressure, ran all the way down the field, shooting 4 players, but unfortunately getting a penalty in the process from a pack hit, and that situation causing a penalty, potentially a swing point. So yeah, sorry about that, guys and gals. Working on the overlay there. We did have the overlay up for that for the schedule. It is now down, so working through some technical stuff here. We are getting better, but that's the nice thing about a live and free broadcast here, live stream on the NXL Premier Field. So stick with us as we work through some of these things. Jonathan Meep, yeah, it happens. Richard, yeah, crying face, yeah, I understand. We'll get it worked out. Chase, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are working through those little technical issues. They will get better as we do this more often. So thank you so much for tuning in. Replay. We don't have a replay, but we will, when we record it, we will have the replay you'll be able to see on the field. So getting a little update from the ref here. How much time is left? 1:03. So not a swing point. Diaz, you still good for the next one?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So so 1:03 left in the match.
Are you guys breaking after this or no?
So that was not a swing point. So trying to figure out from the refs what's going on. Hello from the UK. Rob, thank you so much for tuning in. Best of luck, Latin Saints. Thank Eva. So thank you so much for that. So yes, so kind of explained before, the under a minute is a swing point. So there's a minute 3 left. So missed it by 3 seconds. So still no point there for the Killers on that one. So it's still 4-2 Killers up. A lot of craziness going on right now. No, unfortunately, not the move of the day because he got a penalty. If he wouldn't have got the penalty, absolutely probably would have been move of the day. But because he got a penalty, can't have the penalty point, the move of the day. So if you're tuning in now, move of the day, as we see the HK Army logo there, zooming out as we're on the beautiful HK Army field. Lots of moves still to be made, right? So the move of the day in the Premier Field is going to get a custom Let's Talk Paintball Tank Dangle collab. Only 5 of them were made, so can't get them anywhere else except for here live on the Premier Field. So great breakout here. And you're seeing, so 60 seconds left. You're seeing the Newbies again on the right-hand side because it was a no point. So on a no point, players stay on the same side of the field. So similar move, moving back up that center, but mirrored up by TCP Machine. Great move from number 21 into the snake. But they're moving down the field, trying to get all the kills. Well, TCP player almost runs past the snake player, unfortunately. Doesn't get him, so... And major penalty pulled. Wow, another major on the Killers. I mean, Killers absolutely having a rough day today with penalties. That one is under 60 seconds. Might actually be a penalty. We're going to figure out again. I think it saved the day. Yeah, Smitty saved the day. At this point right now, this might be, Killers may be the most penalized team right now of the event. Refs meeting, trying to figure out what's going on right now to see, reading the chat. Yeah, bro, absolutely blasted. Yeah, no kidding there. Lots of extra love going on right now on the semi-pro field. And in this situation right now, trying to figure out what the penalty was on. Refs are all meeting. It looks like the TCP Machine player made it safe. All right, so refs are signaling Killers are down 1 body. So Killers did get the penalty. They are going to play down 1. Getting an update from the ref right now. What's the score? Okay, so 5 points Killers. So 5 points from the Killers here. So three points for TCP Machine. So TCP Machine, 32 seconds left, needs to come down and score a quick point to keep the margin close. So TCP Machine already, unfortunately, already down, got mercied from A-Team. So they need to figure out. So you can hear the ref in the background, let them know what's going on. Killer's going to be starting with 4. TCP Machine needs to come back, make a fast point, so that way they can hopefully only have a small points margin. Because right now, I believe they got mercy rule by 18 at the start of the day. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate everybody out there. Pops wants me to list all the killers. That is the plan. So as we go through the day and we get everything up, we will list off the rosters of all the players. So appreciate all of that. We will have that coming soon.
30 seconds.
We will have all of that coming soon. So just trying to make sure we can get everything out here recorded for everybody to watch live and commentating all of the matches. We are getting the graphics up as we're working through them. So
10 seconds.
that being said, TCP Machine on your screen right now. Look for them to push out aggressive and fast. So big moves up the center. And they're moving. They're trying to get, but they lose their corner guy, unfortunately. Big move to the wedge on the snake side. He's looking to see if he can go. Gets the overshot on the snake, or on the can player in the middle. He's going to make the move. Does he get picked up by the can player? He gets one, but does he get the other? Little battle going on right now. I don't think they know he moved that far. They picked him up now. So TCP Machine player, makes the wedge, but unfortunately gets shot. So again, they have to push fast. Not a lot of time left. They're trying to score this point quick. And that is game. So unfortunately, TCP Machine can't do it. They cannot bring it back. Killers will win 5-3. A great match so far going on. So again, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball here at the beautiful Mid-Atlantic Major outside Philly. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we will be back for some NXL action. Stay tuned.